I needed to leave to go visit my dad in the hospital, and Raven offered to work Leroy while I was gone. And this is the first time that Leroy was worked. He just came in the day before. So we really didn't know what to expect with him. And Raven doesn't have much experience kind of feeling out new horses to see where they're at. So this was a good opportunity for her to kind of feel him out, kind of learn a few things about that. And as you see, Leroy's a big boy. He is a Clydesdale, and very tall, probably close to 18 hands. And the story behind him is he has a lot of experience driving, but not a whole lot of experience riding. And they have ridden him, but they don't really have any steering, and just don't have any riding cues on him to speak of. So Raven here got a saddle way up there, and she's going to saddle him up, lunge him around, move him around, kind of get a feel for where he is at. We had a snaffle bit that would fit him, but the throat latch wasn't big enough. So what she had to do was take the leather throat latch off and use a piece of hay string. This horse's name is Leroy, and when a horse is sent to me for training, all of the videos for each horse has a playlist on my YouTube channel. And if you go to the YouTube channel and click on Leroy, you'll see all of his videos. And that's a great reference for the owner, or a great reference if you want to follow the horse's training and see how they advanced as training progressed.
Now it's on. Did you pause the video?
I didn't mess with it.
Okay. As long as that's not messed with. This is Leroy. The mic wasn't on, and I hope it's on. If it's not, oh well. But I was sitting here talking about how the owner's been on them, and that this is their first time saddling them. I did find a bridle that fits him. It was kind of where's the ones line? It's my bridle that I had to take the chin strap off of. That he's too big for my chin strap to get around. So I kind of had to put some hay string around it, so if he flicks his head, it doesn't come off, because he's that big, and this is made for a quarter horse. And for my bridle to go really long is kind of really shocking, which the owner's been on them, and this is our first time saddling him. We've worked him a few times. He is a full-blood Clydesdale. The owners have been on them, their kids have been on them. We've been lunging him, but this is the first time we've saddled him. Trying to get in a good spot for y'all to see me. He is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to feed him out more line. I pushed him forward there. I would say he's about 18 hands. It was a bit of a stretch for me to get my saddle on him. Right there, he's not paying attention. So he's no lunge line. Now he's gonna pull me. Right there, he's gonna pull me all the time. trying to work myself to the wall. There, his butt was more towards me than what I wanted. Get him moving. What I want is that hip not to come out as it does. So I'm gonna work my way to the wall. And send him this way. He's had quite a bit of work done. So if he's not sure about this side, that's okay. I'm just gonna send him around. I know my saddle's not too high on his withers. That is where his withers are. I can say my saddle could probably come back more, but with the girth, it's right where it needs to be. Bob was 17.3 and Kimber was 17.1, I think. So he's the third tallest horse we've had. So I'm gonna probably, since he's so big, I'm taking a different approach about switching directions because he can't move off of his hind end as a quarter horse will. It'll be nice if we can get to that, but right now we're learning each other. I added more pressure on him. He didn't like that. And my whip kind of touched his leg. I might get comments about you're not in the right lunging position, but sending the horse forward. I know where I'm standing, I stand. All horses are different. But I like to stand a little bit by the back girth, especially for him. He's a lot bigger than any of the quarter horses are. So his drive line is a little bit different. He doesn't like this side lunge for a little bit. What I'm looking for is if his shoulder comes in, if his hip comes in. Tim's worked him a good bit, but this is my first session with him. I'm gonna see if I can put the bumpers on him. He wanted to pull me to the barn, and I asked him to send forward before he wanted to pull me to the barn. Right there, he's pulling me. I asked him to send forward to the barn. He's pulling me to, let me re-say my words. He is bringing me to the barn, and I asked him to send him forward, and he didn't. I asked 3 times, and then I got him with the third, because that's the ass tail, and then the band. Right there, he's pulling. I'm gonna let him win that. I would have liked that wood to be a little bit better, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab the bumpers and put on them. And yes, this saddle is, may not look like it fits, but to me, it looks like it fits up front. Can't really tell. But it's, I don't want him to walk towards me. He may act a little different with the bumpers on. That's why I put the bumpers on. Yes, I did go back to the same side I quit on to my lunge line is, my lunge whip is stuck. I need to go back to this corner so where y'all can see me. Looks like he's doing fine with the bumpers. The next video will probably be on them. Whoever started him or worked him did a really good job about starting them. Feeding him out some more. He's looking for a way out. There, I asked him to move a little harder because he just kind of just said blech. I want him to try. There, he looked out. He's looking out to find something to do instead of look to me. There we go. He's getting his attention on me. He looked out just a little bit. Ooh. There we go. Good boy. I just want him to stand there for a minute. As long as he's not wanting to come into my space, I want him to stand here for a second. He's looking and chewing. Whenever I first stopped him, he cocked his leg, which is also another sign of release, but I just want him to stand for a minute. There, he kind of got his attention off. I wiggled the rope. I think that's gonna be it for his first saddling. Going to unclip the bungee line, untie the lead rope, and then unsaddle him. Ugh, I just got myself in the face. I'm going to take these bumpers off. I just want him to stand. That's all I want him to do. Stand. He is 10 times bigger than me, 100 times stronger than me. The worst thing to happen is for him not to stand. And yes, I did throw the saddle on him differently because he is so big and I can't saddle a huge horse from the wrong side because that is a lot to get up there for me. But now, taking the saddle off is going to be a little bit different because I'm comfortable saddling from the wrong side. Ugh. But this is Leroy. That was his first saddling with us. And he has been out in the big arena while it's been raining and he's a little bit gross. But this is Leroy, I think I'm saying that right. I want to call him Larry for some reason. But that's Leroy.